Okay, let's talk about something I bet a lot of you have run into. You get some shiny new 4K gear, maybe a streaming stick, maybe a PS5.
Yeah.
You plug it in, all excited, and bam! You hit this wall, this error message. This TV does not support HDCP 2.3 or 2.2.
Yeah, that message. It's like copy protection, just slamming the door right in your
Yeah,
face.
exactly. It feels like you're being penalized just for upgrading one part of your system.
Well, that's pretty much what's happening. It's not about the picture quality you could be getting. It's about digital permission. So today, our mission is to unpack this whole HDCP thing, high bandwidth digital content protection,
Right.
and maybe look at one specific, surprisingly affordable way to get around this headache.
So HDCP 2.3, 2.2. These are the new security guards for 4K stuff?
Yeah.
Like 4K at 60 frames per second?
That's it. They're the required standard for most modern high-res content. And here's the kicker.
Oh.
They are absolutely not backward compatible with the older HDCP 1.4 standard.
Ah, so my perfectly good, maybe slightly older gear is suddenly just digitally locked out?
That's the unfortunate reality. See, HDCP works with this sort of digital handshake. Your source device say, your new Xbox needs to talk to your TV.
Okay.
They exchange these encrypted codes to make sure you're not, illegally copying the movie or game. If that handshake fails,
The screen goes dark.
the screen goes dark. No picture, no sound sometimes.
And this is where it gets expensive for people, isn't it? Because it's not just the source and the TV.
No, and that's the critical part. Every single device in that video signal path needs to be compliant with the same latest HDCP version.
Every device. Like my AV receiver, my HDMI switch.
Yep. Source switch, receiver, soundbar pass-through, the TV or projector itself. If even one of those is stuck on the older HDCP 1.4,
The whole chain just breaks down.
the whole chain breaks, and that's the real consumer pain point we're seeing. People bought really nice, expensive AV receivers maybe 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, high bandwidth, handles 4K signal.
Physically, yes, it has the bandwidth. But if the manufacturer didn't put the HDCP 2.2 or 2.3 chip in there back then, well, it's effectively bricked for today's 4K sources, your Apple TV 4K, your PS5, Netflix streams.
Wow. So you have the power, but you don't have the, security clearance.
You got it. No permission slip, no picture.
Okay, so it sounds like the system is almost designed to force you into buying all new stuff. Is there a workaround? You mentioned a solution.
There is, thankfully, and it's surprisingly simple and inexpensive. We looked into this device called the WolfPack 4K 60 Hz HDCP 2.3, 2.2 to HDCP 1.4 converter. Bit of a mouthful.
A converter or a downgrader, what does it actually do?
It's clever. It basically acts like a translator or maybe a negotiator in that digital handshake.
Okay.
It sits between your new source, like the PS5, and your older gear, like the HDCP 1.4 receiver. The converter takes the HDCP 2.3 signal,
Right.
tells the PS5, yep, I'm compliant, everything's secure here, and then it converts or downgrades the HDCP part of the signal to the older 1.4 standard.
Ah, so it sort of tricks the source and then makes the signal compatible with the older receiver or TV.
Exactly. It smooths over that incompatibility, letting the signal pass through.
Does it mess with the picture quality? I mean, downgrading sounds bad.
That's the key. It only downgrades the copy protection protocol, not the video signal itself. It still supports full 4K at 60 Hz, YUV 4.2.0, and the full 18 gigabits per second speed needed for that.
Huh. Okay. Any other features?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Does have separate audio outputs if you need them, comes with a reliable power supply, but the main thing is that HDCP conversion.
So the real value here is pretty clear then.
Absolutely. For what, around $35, you can make your older, non-compliant TV or receiver work perfectly with the latest HDCP 2.2 or 2.3 sources.
Instead of spending hundreds, maybe thousands on a new receiver or display just because of this handshake issue.
Right. You're essentially buying perfect HDCP compliance for $35 instead of replacing major hardware. It bypasses that forced upgrade cycle.
So wrapping up, this little box basically saves you from potentially massive upgrade costs caused by a failure in the copy protection handshake.
That's the core takeaway. It solves that specific digital permission problem.
And thinking ahead, maybe a final thought for everyone listening.
Yeah, I think it highlights something important. When you're buying new 4K gear, don't just look at the resolution specs like HDMI 2.0.
Right.
You have to specifically check for HDCP 2.2 or 2.3 compatibility too, because having HDMI 2.0 doesn't automatically mean it has the latest copy protection.
So read the fine print on protection standards, not just the big flashy resolution numbers. Good advice.
Definitely something to keep in mind to avoid that frustration down the line.